All right, so finally back from my rotation. Took a few days to get over the jet lag, but starting my garage now, and as you can see, typical project car, they always turn into a table. Couple of things to note with my Chevelle is that while I did put a fresh top end on it, and it does run, the crank is absolutely screwed. I discovered that when I put the top end on, I just put it back together, and you know, if it's gonna go up, fuck it. The crank I pulled from a donor car, another 74 Malibu, and the whole motor I pulled from a donor car, and when I popped the main caps on it, when I was putting the top end on to put my new rear main seal, I discovered there was about a 1/8 inch deep gouge from a little bit of corrosion in the crank, about halfway around one of the main journals on it, in the middle of the crank. So that's not really recoverable. So the car's put on hiatus until I come to a decision of what I'm going to do about the motor. It is what it is. Either I'll just go with a short block, take my time, save up, and do a full tilt build, or drive it and blow it the fuck up. I want a big block anyways, but bills and finances and, you know, family first. In the meantime, so I have a place to work in the garage, working on building myself a workbench. It's rough, it's sturdy, but to get the job done, it's going to be strong enough. So if you don't like it, build your own. But finally back, and it's the first step in getting everything organized. And well, this is day one of working on things. I'll take pictures, I'll send them up, and we'll see how things progress. Once I get an engine lift, I'll get the motor out of the car, and I'll start taking pictures of the real problems inside the crank, and people will be able to see what I'm talking about. But could be a blessing in disguise. Transmission's good for about 500 horsepower. Rear end, I need to rebuild that anyway, so maybe I'll get that done in the meantime, preparing for the engine. You know, 373, Detroit True Track, 30 spline axles. No, make it strong enough to do what I want to do. Still need to find somebody that can help repair the rust on this car, because it didn't have rust when I was in high school, but it sure as hell did after it was stolen. So the trunk is gone. I mean, I can reach through my floor pan and undo the straps for the trunk, for the fuel tank. You can see a couple stars on the driver's side floorboard. I don't have any sound deadening insulation or anything like that in the interior anymore, which gotta hunt down all the interior components. Like every piece of plastic in the interior is screwed on this thing. And I don't want to go with like some cheap fiberglass wrap job that, you know, I see a lot of shops do. I would like to go remotely stock with decent bucket seats for the interior. Clean and simple. But the rust is my big concern. I can do the interior later. But, you know, if there's anybody in the Nashville area that knows somebody that's reasonable that does good rust repair on a classic car, hit me up. I may not be able to do it right away, but I am shopping and I am saving for it because I need to get it done. But yeah, y'all have a good one.